And the description names of skeletal muscles talk about the location in the body, the origin and the insertion, the relative position, and the structural characteristics and their action. So there are other ways of talking about naming skeletal muscles. So if we're talking about specific regions, muscles around the abdomen, we've got the abdominis, around the elbow, the anconeus, around the ear, the auricularis, around the brachium, the brachialis, around the head, capitis, around the wrist, carpi, around the neck, cervicus, and clitor or clavicus. Then you've got the terms directing position. So you've got like anterior, externus, extrinsic, inferius, internus, intrinsic, lateralis, medialis, and medius. And also characteristics of the actual muscle. So if it has 1, 2, or 3 heads, biceps is 2 heads, triceps 3 heads, and quadriceps 4 heads. So again, further terms indicating structural characteristics of muscles by their shape. So deltoid looks like a triangle, orbicularis looks like a circle, pectinate meaning comb-like, piriformis meaning like a pear, platy meaning flat like a platypus is bill, pyramidal like a pyramid, rhomboid like a rhombus, serratus meaning it's serrated, splenius meaning like a bandage, splints, teres, long and round, and trapezius or trapezoid. We've got other striking features like it's white, alba, brevis, short, slender, gracilis, flat, lata, widest, latissimus, longest, longismus, and long, longus. So all derived from Latin. Other striking features: magnus, major, maximus, minimus, minor, and vastus. Then we've got actions. So the adductor muscle, the adductor, the depressor, the extensor muscle, the flexor, the levator, the pronator, the rotator, the supinator, and the tensor. All because of what actions they do. Then you've got ones that are like a specific function. The buccinator for trumpeter, the risorius, a laughter muscle, and sartorius, like a tailor. Here we have the muscles. So you probably need to know the, not probably, you will need to know the appendicular muscles, the superficial appendicular muscles. In the axial muscles, you'll need to know temporoparietalis at the temporal muscle, yeah? Temporalis. The sternocleidoid mastoid you need to know, because that will influence you when we're looking at taking certain observations. And the appendicular muscles, as we're working down from the neck, we've got the trapezius, the deltoid, pectoralis major, latissimus dorsi, serratus anterior, biceps brachii, so 2 heads of the biceps, triceps brachii, which is 3 heads of the triceps, brachialis, pronator teres, so it turns the forearm over, brachioradialis, attaches to the radius, extensor carpi radius longus, extensor carpi radius brevis, palmaris longus, flexor carpi radialis, flexor digitorum superficialis, and flexor carpi ulnaris. We also have in the abdominal area rectus abdominis and external obliques. You can see that they are the external obliques, they're on the outside and they're not running perpendicular, they're running at an oblique angle. So rectus abdominis, important for you as a nurse for lifting, that you tense your abdominal muscles, your rectus abdominis if you are taking a load. Also important for teaching patients to move up the bed. They will need to tense their rectus abdominis, their muscles of their stomach, in order to be able to get movement up the bed with their legs. Now looking at the appendicular muscles of the legs. Moving from the hip downwards, we've got gluteus medius on the front, tensor fasciolatus, the iliopsoas, the pectinatus, abdominis longus, gracchalis, the sartorius, rectus femoris, vastus lateralis, vastus medialis, now in the lower leg, gastrocnemius, fibularis longus, tibialis anterior, soleus, and extensor digitorum longus. That one goes to the long toe now, long toe, great toe. Now looking at the back, we need to know about the trapezius muscle, the deltoid muscle, the infraspinatus muscle, teres major, teres minor, these all help in shoulder movement, the rhomboid muscle, triceps brachii, the long head, triceps brachii, the lateral head. Latissimus dorsi are the muscle sheath that runs across the back to help keep us upright. Brachioradialis, extensor carpi radius longus. The aconis, the one that was attached to the olecranon process. Flexus carpi ulnaris, extensor digitorum, and extensor carpi ulnaris. Now we're looking at the posterior view. We have gluteus medius, tensor fasciolatus, we've got the gluteus maximus, we've got adductor magnus, semitendinosus, semimembranosus, gracchalis, biceps femoris, sartorius, plantaris, gastrocnemius, and soleus. And we've got the calcaneal tendon, which attaches to the calcaneus of the heel.